Video games and movies have made shotguns really attractive to us as airsofters. Games like Counter-Strike Global Offensive have really fun, effective shotguns like the Sawn-Off and the Nova. Other games like Insurgency do it better. Some films like Hardboiled feature really overpowered shotguns. And in Airsoft, these have largely been represented by clones of the Tokimori Tri-Shots. The Tri-Shots have been released by hundreds of companies at this stage, well, probably more like 10, and to be honest, they're a bit dated. Most airsofters have one in their collection, like me. I've owned 3. So, when the new kid in the block arrived, CYMA, the CYMA 870s for that matter, I was really excited and picked one up. Inside the box you have it, well, it's a really simple box to be honest. I got this from gunfire.pl. You've got an instruction leaflet, which is a little odd. The instruction leaflet is largely in Polish, which would lead me to assume that this one has been put in by Gunfire. Also, this instruction leaflet has literally nothing to do with the shotgun. There's pistols, assault rifles, oh, there's a shotgun and an MP40. You also get supplied with one Tokimori style Benelli 30 round shell. These hold 10 3-round shots and are universally okay. Like, they're not going to break on you. You can feed roughly any brand in this. You also get a bag of, like, moisture repellent. You also get those terrible BBs, which you should throw away. And you get a speed loader. I'm always very happy when a gun supplies you with a free speed loader, because it does make using it so much handier. This is a pretty cheap speed loader, so don't expect it to last too long. On to the actual gun itself. As you can see, I got the Breacher variant, specifically from my Medal of Honor Warfighter loadout. I know it's not the exact one, but let's take a closer look. The body is largely plastic and the barrel is some sort of aluminium. To load a shell you simply pull that little lever back, just like the other Tri-Shot designs, and the shell slides right in. It's a metal door, which makes it slightly more resistant than some of the other brands. You can also see the safety here. It's a simple push-through safety like all of the other shotguns. The pistol grip is hollow, which is a bit of a disappointment, but it cuts weight. Here is it compared to my GFC Benelli M3. As you can see, it's a lot shorter, but they also have the same trigger design, which is interesting. Here's me shooting the Benelli M3, just dry firing it, of course. As you can see, there's not much movement going on apart from this pump, and the pump is a lot closer. Here, something different. This is something I've never seen on a Tri-Shot before. When you pump the shotgun, it opens the door, which is really cool in my opinion. Just gives you something new and visual. Even the fact that they made it shiny appeals to the magpie in me. The actual shotgun is a bit short, so for those of you that want something a bit longer, they also make something for that. As you can see here, this is my friend's stocked version of the same shotgun. These come in an even longer barrel, but he opted for the short barrel stocked version. These work in exactly the same way, and of course I would forget to engage the safety. The stock has stippling around where you would grip your hand, which is very nice, and the back is rubberized. These remind me distinctly of the Double Eagle single-shot shotgun stocks, but they were pretty good stocks. Here's a quick shooting test. Always remember, when shooting airsoft guns, eye protection. So, shell is loaded. As you can see, they're fairly easy to pump, and for 280 FPS, I was expecting these to be a lot harder. There isn't a lot of sound to the actual gun shooting, but the sound of it pumping is sure to put fear into people. What I will say about this shotgun is it has the worst trigger I have ever felt on an airsoft gun. I could compare this to the real Mosin Nagant. It feels like dragging something through a gravel. Loading it is really simple. You just stick the shell in, pump it, you're good to go. The actual gun is really nice to shoot. You've got this real easy pump, which, while slightly farther away from the body than the typical Tri-Shots, has just as much travel, and therefore is quite easy to pump. As you can see, this is me standing about, well, you can't see, I'm about 30 feet away from this, and I am putting shots onto this piece of paper in wind with just ease. Most of them are travelling in an L shape with 2 BBs down and 1 horizontal, instead of the typical triangle for some reason. So would I recommend one of these? Oh yes. Oh, by miles. The CYMA 350 is a absolutely stunning little Tri-Shot shotgun, and for £35 from gunfire.pl, it was a really good value buy for me. All you'd have to do is grab a few more shells and a shell sling, and you'd be good to go with this gun as a primary, let alone a secondary like I'm going to run it. It's a really solid little gun. You do get a metal-bodied variant, but this is the plastic one. The metal is slightly more expensive. I hope that you've enjoyed this review, and I would highly recommend that you all grab yourselves one of these. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a good day. This has been the Sniggy Green Man, out.